Hi guys, I am out here transplanting zucchini plants that I started from seed from the Dollar General. I got them for 5 cents a packet. They were 90% off. They're American seed. The first thing you do is you dig yourself a nice hole where the soil is loose and you water it to where you're making a puddle. Let it soak through thoroughly, or dry through thoroughly, I should say. And it is a couple sizes bigger than the dirt or the plant that you want to put into it. So here I've done that again. So that's step one. Now step two is you come over and you get your plant. And I put these in this bucket with some really good Miracle-Gro potting soil. I'm kind of looking at this as maybe the incubation area for some of my starts for when it gets hot. It's about 90, almost 100 right now. And I had some problems with the zucchini seeds from Dollar General. I've tried them. This is now the 4th packet I've gone through, and I only have maybe 5 other plants already started. So what you want to do is just take as much of this as you possibly can without disturbing it. I need 2 hands for this, so when I come back I'm going to grab it, trying not to disturb the root. That's always what you're doing with transplanting. You're trying to go way out than what you think the root is, because you do not want to disturb anything. Otherwise you're going to have a stressed out plant. So that's step 2. You would take it in hand, you would carry it over here to your hole that you've already got nice and pre-watered. And here's a good example of that step. And you can see I've got a nice amount of space around that. The soil has been dug up, it's pretty nice and loose. All I have to do is take my hand and move around it. Here is the completed project. It's nice and level with the stem here as to how you pulled it out. You'll be able to see that reference point. And I've got a little bit of a well or a wall, which I want to keep for, I would say, at least 2 weeks, because right now it's about 100 degrees out. The last step is I'm going to come in here when all of these have been transplanted, and I'm thoroughly going to water them, because again, it's almost 100 degrees out. I am going to keep a real close eye on these transplants for at least the next 10 days. I'm going to water them very well, not overwater them. I don't want any root rot. But I want to make sure that they're pretty much on the moist side, not soggy wet, but nice and moist. And then after that, I'm going to treat them like the rest of the established plants that I've got out here. Look at how beautiful some of these little eggplants are here. It's my first time growing the Millionaire variety, and something's eating it. So yeah, I did use some 7 dust. I don't claim to be organic. Sometimes you need to use that. And where I don't, I didn't. It's just as simple as that. So that's how you transplant zucchini. You could take this knowledge forward as to how you transplant most anything. You don't want to be transplanting a lot of things in this heat, but this is what I needed to do, because I pulled all of this stressed out corn that I had made a video on before. So I had this beautiful area that I felt I was not utilizing, and I feel like I need to utilize every little bit of my garden. Here's where the other zucchinis are going to go. Tomato, carrots, butter peas, some zucchini back here, and I've got some little broccoli and cauliflower that I started from seed, and they seem to be very slow going. But something got this in the tomato bins and completely ate it up. A groundhog, I am imagining. maybe a possum. I don't know what their diet is. So that's why I decided to do this. Plus I had 4 of these zucchini plants, which gets very big. And you can see I've got one up over here, mingled in with a tomato plant. So I can't have 4 of those in this little teeny tiny bucket. And I think I'm going to move those pansies over to that wheelbarrow that I just showed you. This here is cucumber. And I've got some more zucchini up front. And I'll show you those real quick. And then we'll be done with this video. This here looks like a zucchini, but it is a pumpkin. And I do not think that they're getting pollinated because these little pumpkins just fell right off. I barely touched them and they were gone. So I did come in here and cut some of the leaves so that the pollinators could see those nice little blooms. So I've got some zucchini down here. Here's one as well. And mingled in here with the beans and the sunflowers, I have another one, I think maybe right here. And right here. So, I just gotta wait. I gotta be a little bit more patient because this is a shadier area. It's not gonna take off as much. Over here, behind my car, is where the other zucchinis are, and that gets a little bit more sun, but not full sun. So we're just gonna have to be patient. Okay, love you so much. Please subscribe if you would. It would be awfully, awfully sweet of you. Love you. Bye.